Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindful Mondays with me. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my history with self-injury and how it has changed over the years. So to start off with, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. I started cutting at the age of 14. I'm now 22. I'll be 23 in March. So it has been quite some time. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's my truth. It's what I have. It's just my story, and it's worth hearing, I think, to help others. So what caused my cutting is somewhat unknown to me. I had always been a very shy, self-conscious child. Ever since I can remember, which probably has a lot to do with like the emotional abuse that I suffered and the physical abuse that I suffered as a child. But when I entered elementary school, I started being bullied, and that prevailed all the way up until I changed schools in 4th grade. I went to a different school for 4th and 5th grade. And then for middle school, I went back to the same town, I guess, the same school system as I had for elementary school. So I was back with the same kids. And it started up again in 6th grade with the same girls. All my bullying was done basically by 2 girls. I think on my personal channel, like a few years ago, I had written a letter to them. So you can check that out. And they made my life horrible. 8th grade was the worst year of my life, without a doubt. Like, it was horrible for me. I came home crying all the time. I didn't know how to handle my emotions, and therefore I did not handle my emotions. I was crying to people and whining to people. Just was not necessarily viewed as okay. It was okay around my mom, but that was it. I couldn't tell anybody else, really. So I had a lot of things stuck inside me. And I think I hit my boiling point when I was 14, and I remember the night that I started cutting. I had seen it on TV, and sitting next to me as I was watching that show or whatever I had seen was like a metal pen, like the clicky kind from the top, and like, you know, the part where like you can clip it onto something. This is really like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to describe a friggin' pen. You can like clip it onto something. Like that had broken off. So like I broke it all the way off, and I used that to like scratch away at my arm. Like my first cut was right around here. And after that, I was like, whoa, what is this feeling I'm having? It's better. I feel better. I feel relaxed. And it went downhill from there. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because it isn't happy. It isn't good. I pretty much immediately started cutting frequently. I never went slow. I never progressed slowly. I jumped into it right away. And sorry, I'm playing with this little hair thingy that my mom left in my house. I never, like, yeah, I don't know. But at first I started out with a lot of shallow, small cuts on my thighs. And over the years they've gotten worse. To the point where, like, in the past year or so, every single cut I've made has needed stitches. I have only gotten stitches 4 times. And one of them was very recently. It'll actually be a month ago tomorrow, which is also the last time that I cut myself. So it will be a month tomorrow. So I'm going to make it to tomorrow. I promise. So it will be a month. On the 17th. So that's very exciting for me. Although I've struggled for many, many years with self-injury, almost on a daily basis. For a while when I was a freshman in college, so I was 18, 19 years old, I was cutting twice a day, every day. I could not handle living in the dorms. That wasn't me. After that year, I never went back into the dorms. I lived in an apartment since then. And it's been bad, but it's been good. And I'm very happy to say that it has been almost a month. Prior to that cut, it had been 33 days. So I'm making progress, I'm doing well, and I'm hopeful. I know that I'm not meant to cut myself for the rest of my life, which is not something I always knew. So, with that being said and explained, I'm pretty sure that that's all I have for today. If there's any specific questions or anything else, feel free to leave video comments or responses or anything. You can message me on my private channel, or just anyway, let me know what you think, or if you have any questions. I'm very open about it. It's not something I can hide. I have scars all over my body, so my self-injury isn't something that I'm ashamed of. It's part of who I am. I can't get away from it, and I never will be able to, so I've stopped trying. So I'm pretty much an open book around that. So with that being said, that is all that I have, and I hope that you guys all have a good week, and I hope that you keep fighting and stay strong, and that you never ever give up. Right? Peace.